What is good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And how you know you're notified is once you hit that subscribe button, you got to make sure you hit that bell. And once you hit that bell, make sure you press all. That's how you know you're notified for every single video that I drop, man. Also, follow the Instagram. You can type it in on your Instagram, or it's a link down below in the description. And once we get to 100 followers, we definitely going to start dropping some awesome content over there, man. And if you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is right here in front of your face. But listen, man, this is a different video for y'all, man. She thought that her daughter was sneaking boys in the house, and she realized it wasn't her. Let's get into it, because these kids, they sneaky. They sneaky, man. Let's get into it.
Let me tell y'all how I thought my teenage daughter was being sneaky and how the Ring camera told a completely different story. So this was a few years ago. My daughter and I lived in an apartment complex, right? So at the time, my daughter was 13 years old, and it was only me and her staying in this apartment. So we stayed upstairs on the back side. So when you go to the right, there are stairs that you can go down, and all you see in the back is like trees, trash compactors, stuff like that. And if you go towards the left of our apartment, there's also some steps that goes down, but that's where you see like the parking lot. Now, with us being on the end, there was only one other apartment that was on the end with us, and that was this older woman. She was like maybe mid 50s, almost 60. She was a school teacher for high school, right? Real cool. Every time I saw her, she spoke. Every neighbor up there with us was pretty much cool for the most part. So my daughter rode the bus home from school every single day. She would get to the house before I did because I worked during the day. I eventually started working at night as well. So I had like two jobs. I was already nervous about working at night, and with her being so young and being a female, I wanted to make sure that she's in pocket and doing what she's supposed to be doing. One particular day, one of my neighbors who lived like a little bit towards the end where the parking lot is reached out to me, and she was just like, "Hey girl, I'm not trying to get in your business or nothing like that. I just wanted to check in with you to make sure that you were aware of this." This particular neighbor was a very good friend of mine. We had been living there like for about 4 years at that point, and she always looked out for me. I always looked out for her. Now, she had an actual camera. She would tell me like, "Hey, like, I'm starting to see like some young guys coming up the stairs and sometimes leaving after a few hours. I just wanted to make you aware of what I'm seeing on my camera." Yeah, I'm just like, hold the fuck up. Wait. I'm thinking to myself, like, this motherfucker gonna wait till I start working this motherfucking job to try me? I hit her up. I'm just like, "Hey, like, what you doing?" She was like, nothing, just on the phone, like watching TV. Wow. You been having anybody at the house, any company, any friends or anybody? She was like, "No." I said, "Don't lie to me now, cause I know what I know. It's people up here telling me that they seeing some new guys, you know what I'm saying, coming up and down. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's not you." No, like I haven't had anybody up here. Like, no, why would I do that? I'm just like, okay, all right. So one night I came home from work, right? So as I'm coming up the steps, this guy is coming down. Now, when I look at him, he looks like he's every bit of like maybe 18, 19 or something like that. And I'm like, where the fuck is he coming from? Because he's coming from like the back part of the apartment. And there's nobody that on this side but me and the older lady over here. So I'm just like, what's really going on? So I goes in the house and I go straight to my daughter's room. But I ain't wasting no motherfucking time. I open the door. "Hello, get up. Get up." And so she's looking at me all crazy, like she had been asleep for like damn near 5 hours. I can tell when my daughter been asleep like for a long time. Really trying to calculate her thoughts, really trying to figure out like what the hell I'm talking about. Like, I just saw a guy leave from up here again. Like, "Mom, I keep telling you, like, I have not had any company here. Like, okay, what do you want me to do?" I'm telling my friend about it, on the phone. So she's like, "Get you a camera. Get your Ring camera. You'll be able to see it while you're at work. At least you know your child is okay." So, child, I done ordered me a camera off of Amazon. 2 days can't get here fast enough. I need to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm sitting on the couch. It's every bit of like 1 in the morning. And so I hear somebody like pounding on the door. And I'm like, what the hell? So typically I would be at work, child, but this particular night I was off. So I was able to kind of really see, what was going on. I get up. And I look out the peephole. I don't see nobody. So I open up the door after a few moments. I got to be safe. I don't know what the hell going on or nothing. I waited a minute. I opened the door and I looked down the steps. I didn't see nobody on either side. I didn't see nobody in the parking lot. I didn't see a car. I didn't hear a car. I'm just like, now, where the fuck did he go that fast? Because it take you a little minute to kind of get down a little bit and go down the steps and everything. So I was like, you know what? Just wait till this camera get here because this shit ain't making no sense to me. So boom, the camera gets here, right? I set the camera up. I'm at home now, like midnight or whatever. So I'm in my room. So I hear the little chime noise, you know, that ring camera noise or whatever goes off on my phone. So I'm like, what the hell going on, right? So I clicks on it. And so when I open it up, there's a guy that's standing at the door. But wait, not my door. The door across from me. The lady house. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I'm a little worried because I don't know if they're like up here knocking on doors and running. Bitch. How about the door opens? Right? And so I'm looking because I'm just trying to see like what the fuck about to go down. This lady across from me has on a robe with nothing underneath. And she pulls him in. Do you hear me? And shuts the door. Bitch, I could have screamed. Girl. Wait a minute. Change the whole thing for me because I'm sitting here thinking that this shit is happening with my child. You the one who got the traffic? Okay, so maybe that's her little young boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just what she's doing. I don't know. Every other night, it was another guy. It was a different guy every single time. I had that shit on my ring camera, so I know I ain't fucking tripping. I know she's a teacher at a high school.
Oh my gosh. You can't put Pat. Hey, you can't put Pat. I can't even talk. Look, man, you can't put nothing past nobody. I don't care how they look, if they look innocent, a teacher, a pastor, whatever the case may be. They doing something at the end of the day, man. She said multiple guys came there. But yeah, man, that ring camera can definitely be tricky. You know what I'm saying? It send a lot of notifications every time somebody passes and stuff like that. So it's definitely good to invest in that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing that her daughter is not like that, inviting boys in and stuff like that. But the fact that the woman across the street, she came to the door with a robe on with nothing under it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy though. But good thing that's a good. That's what moms do. You know what I'm saying? That's what parents do. They want to make sure they ate okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything going good and whatnot. So man, listen, man. Somebody's trying to call me. So listen, man. Look, y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think, man. At the end of my videos, I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until next video, I'm out of here. Peace.